Alright, what's going on, guys? So, the Tennis World Tour Facebook page has just posted this update. It's little bit awkward because, from what I gather, plenty of people have already got. I'm not sure about the digital version, but it sounds like plenty of people have already got hard copy versions of the game, and this essentially means like this day one patch. You can already tell it's gonna delay the proposed patch that was meant to come out last week, the start of last week they said, and then obviously they did that apology. Where was it? Yeah, online update. So yeah, unfortunately, despite our best efforts, blah 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 blah. Here we go again. So you'd have to imagine this post here means they're struggling to. In my opinion, the day one patch for Nintendo Switch is likely the patch that's meant to include online. To be honest, I don't know how online works with the Nintendo Switch. I assume they're capable of it as well. I've never played on a Nintendo Switch, so don't quote me on that. I'm sure someone who has a Nintendo Switch can, in fact, confirm or deny whether that's a possibility on the console. But it essentially seems like this is going to be a delay for the patch PC, Xbox One, and PS4 users are waiting for as well. Obviously, Xbox users are still waiting to get on parity with the PlayStation 4 and Steam version, because obviously the Steam version came out a week ago, and yeah, it got absolutely slated in the reviews. It seemed to sell well from what I could gather, but yeah, there was a lot of not recommended reviews on Steam. In all honesty, if that many people bought it and they didn't know how it played, and they're surprised, I don't think many of them did their homework on the plethora of videos that are out there for everyone to see. A few people, responded to comments, people getting up in arms about it, paying this amount of money for it. When you've got to look at it this way, they posted plenty of videos prior to release, and yeah, the skeptics were there. I was one of them. I looked at it and thought, this isn't looking that great. It's not long out from release, and having spoken to another developer about how far out they should, when they're posting gameplay, like what point in the cycle that should be in terms of release, and I got told that was pretty much how it's going to be at release. I was told that about 2 months before the release date, so yeah, that was pretty spot on, because that's pretty much how it was when it released. The last lot of gameplay when, back in March, was pretty much how the game is, well, how it launched anyway. Obviously minus, obviously it didn't have a crowd for the PlayStation 4 version, and there was a few other little things that just weren't there, but obviously we did see the ball and racket issue in the gameplay footage, so I don't know, the writing was on the wall for everyone to see, basically, who bought it. I have recently found out, I don't know, it'll probably vary from country to country, but the PS4 version, on the PlayStation Store, was, in Australia, was $99.95. Don't laugh. And yet the Xbox One version on their digital store in Australia was $79.95. That really rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, obviously their version isn't the same as the PS4 version, but $20 difference? Really? That I just, as soon as I found that out, I thought that's ridiculous. Because generally games, that are on multiple consoles, maybe excluding PC, but when you're doing PS4 and Xbox One, generally they're the same price. They're not. There's generally no variance, which, from what I've found, yeah. So that was really, really, disappointing to hear. To be fair, I told that person not to buy it, and they still bought it anyway, and then they were disappointed. So, I don't tell anyone to buy this or AO International Tennis, because at the moment neither game is worth buying. Like, personally, if I recommended anyone to buy anything, I'd recommend either buy Tennis Elbow, Full Ace Tennis Simulator, which I really enjoy. Like, I enjoy both of them. I'm shit at Tennis Elbow, but I'm at least half decent at Full Ace. Or you just go back and play Topspin or the Virtual Tennis Series, or whatever you may have if you still have an old console. That's really the only options I can give. I just don't recommend buying either game at the moment. Like, it almost seems like what a number of people have said is it may not be a completed game until that Roland Garros edition or update comes out next May, and it's probably going to be true, unfortunately. Even though it's 11 months away and there's a lot of time between now and then, it's just how it feels at the moment, because it's just delay after delay after delay. Like, I'll just refresh the page and see if anything else has been posted. But what's this say? By the end of the month. Oh, there you go. So hopefully anyone watching made it to the point in this video, like made it to this point, because now they've actually replied to someone in Italian, and yeah, so probably next week. I actually predicted that it would probably be next week. So there you go. More and more people want their money back. Full court violation. It's not really a tennis pun, but anyway. Yeah, so there's a lot of unhappy. Please enable generic USB controller. Radio. Yeah, so there we go. That's pretty much the answer right there. Like, I said to a few people, I wouldn't expect it to be out this week. I said I reckon it'll be another week. So since they've delayed the Switch version for the most part, well, digital version anyways, since they can't really stop the retail version. Yeah, I wouldn't expect the release date. I wouldn't expect this online patch to come out until the 26th. So what do we got? Next Tuesday. So I'd expect another week. So that's going to be interesting, as someone tagged me in this thing. Yeah. So someone just said, what the fuck's going on with Tennis World Tour Switch version? Now not available until the end of July. Still no update on Xbox. Yeah, I'll have to reply to him once I finish this off, which I'm about to do. So yeah, I would say probably the 26th. So probably another week, which is really disappointing. But that's kind of what I thought it would be, and yeah. So honestly, it's becoming a bit of a joke. Anyway, catch you in the next one.